Welcome back to the Soccer Podcast. My name is Joe, and I'm here with
Alvin.
And before we get started, we just want to kind of wanted to correct some things that we said in our last podcast that was brought up to us by our great friend Nick. Uh, I was saying that Serbia doesn't really have anybody on their team,
Oh,
right?
he was very angry about that.
He was kind of pissed, and it's because so he supports Juve, and their Serbian play is Kostic Serbian.
Yeah,
Kostic
and
Serbian.
Vlahovic.
Okay, so he supports Juventus, right? And on their team, they have Vlahovic and they have Kostic, who are very big name players at the moment, and they've been performing pretty well. And so he kind of took me aside and he kind of yelled at me for that. Not to mention, they also have Milinkovic Savic, who's also in great form.
Oh shit, forgot about that.
Yeah, Savic is a big name as well. I don't know how we missed that.
I forgot like all their players. I just said Tadic last time.
Yeah, I know, literally. That's the only person that came to my mind as well. But there's that, and also that in the World Cup group stages, each country plays each other one time, not twice. Right?
Yeah, I think I confused it with Champions League.
That's how it is for clubs usually. That's
Right.
what they told me. It's usually
Champions
after
League is
clubs.
way more. Never mind.
Huh?
Champions League is way more games in group stage.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know exactly how much, but
All right, well,
between 4 to 8.
Before we get yelled at again, let's just leave it at that.
I would say between 4 to 8.
That's not good.
It's a good range.
Let's not get too into it. But yeah, but that's all I actually wanted to cover before we started.
Yeah.
So.
And I want to say thanks for all the support in the first episode.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
Yeah. It exceeded our expectations, to say the least.
To say the least, right?
Yeah. I feel like we should, like, because last episode we went heavy into the World Cup, like predictions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we just talk a little bit about ourselves.
I'm down for that.
Like, we give like
a brief,
short, yeah,
bio.
I'm not gonna like give them our birth certificate and social and everything.
Social security number.
No.
Just...
Right. I guess like our background knowledge in soccer.
Okay.
Like, so give ourselves some credibility in what we know soccer wise.
Word. So when did you start playing soccer?
Playing soccer, I started probably around like 5 years old.
Are you serious?
Yeah. 5
years old?
Yeah. I played in Garfield. And
I couldn't even form a sentence at 5 years old.
I remember it was on like that turf field. I don't know if you've ever been there.
I don't think I've been there, no. Is it Garfield you said?
Yeah.
Turf field, is it indoors? It has to be indoors.
Right? Not indoors.
Not indoors?
No, it's
not
outdoors.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, 5 years old. Until like I want to say 16, 17.
And then you stopped?
And then yeah, I stopped. Because I didn't play for high school. I was gonna play, but I kind of like I didn't think it was good enough, and I didn't really like the coach.
Who? Oh, the coach.
Yeah.
At the time. Wait, you're aiming for varsity or JV?
I mean, whatever, to be honest. But I don't know. I went to one of the practices, and I just said, "Fuck, I'm not doing this."
I actually went. I tried out for freshman, and I played for freshman JV.
Really?
Yeah, I was there with. I think Devin was there.
No way.
Devin was there. Yeah.
Is he goalie?
We were on the bench, dude. We talking about we were freshmen. All the seniors, or no, not the seniors, but there were some juniors that got priority.
Oh yeah.
Or sophomores, right? Because they've been there longer and they know the game a little more than we do. A little more, not that much.
Did you win a game?
Of course we won. I don't know how many. I don't keep score or I didn't keep track, but I know I definitely was there. I definitely showed up. But
yeah. And yeah, I started watching like more heavily, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to say after like 2014 World Cup.
After 2014?
Yeah, like during and after. Well, I never like followed it closely.
Okay.
Before that.
So you just you like the sport, you like to play it, but you didn't really keep up with like the.
Oh yeah, I'm still very like passionate about it.
Okay.
Like I love playing. We went went to SoFi last night.
Oh my god, don't get me
And
started. I'm
yeah.
sore as hell today.
Yeah, we played last night. Not with the greatest people. They
Nah,
weren't like crazy. They didn't know how to play
we
soccer.
played with the best people in the world.
Yeah, Messi was there, Ronaldo.
Yeah, something like that. But
yeah.
so
We got beat up.
yeah, there's a lot of injuries that happened there.
Yeah, very reckless players.
I was feeling my leg after the game, or like this morning actually, not even after the game because I didn't feel it back then, but this morning, and I think I have like some cuts and bruises on my leg, but it is what it is. We move.
When did you start watching?
Um,
Or like I guess more closely following it.
I didn't. So I didn't. I played one. Actually, no. I played since I was 7, I think, which is kind of
Really?
not as crazy. I
What
was
grade is
never
that?
the fan of. I was second grade. Yeah, second grade.
Second grade, 7 years old.
I played rec, right?
Yeah.
And my first team was Blue Jays. Right? It was like super won 10 games, lost 10 games, right? We were like mid table.
Average.
Yeah, we were very average.
Just cut the playoffs.
Yeah, pretty much. But that's when I started playing. I started like really caring about the sport when I got a FIFA game. FIFA 06.
06?
Yeah, I got it in like 2008 or 9 or whatever.
Oh.
But I got like 2006 just to try it out. It was so much fun. I had my cousin come over, right? And he played like he was a little older than me, and so he would like kind of just like he would know like who to play, how to play, stuff like that. And I had literally zero knowledge on the sport. So I picked Arsenal, who was like the default team at the time in 06. So there was like Bergkamp, there was the whole Invincibles team. I'm not gonna bother trying to name the rest of them because I don't really know. But yeah, so I played Arsenal, and then he picked some team, Real Madrid or something like that. And then I was like, they're a little too good for Arsenal, so let me just try to move this around. So I picked Barca, right? And
you know what Barca was?
I did at that time. No, I didn't. But I just liked their crest. Their crest was fire, and their players. I heard of Ronaldinho, right? He's been something that I've heard about, and so he was on that team, and Puyol was on that team. I want to say Valdez was on that team too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 2006, back when he had hair. but yeah, ever since then I just been kind of following them, and I would only like really watch Barca games, right? So I followed Barca like 2010, not really 2009, right? So, but I was there for when they beat Madrid 5-0. I watched that live. I was ecstatic.
How old are you?
I was 10.
10 years
I
old?
was 10 years old watching.
And you know what's happening?
I just saw goals going on. Of course, I knew what was happening. I didn't appreciate like the passing, the distribution of the ball, like possession and all. But I saw that we were freaking dominating, so I was like, I'm with it.
This is my team now.
Exactly. I was like, this is me. And then here we are, 12 years later, not looking so hot.
Yeah,
but
I don't know if you know this, but when I like was trying to figure out who I wanted to support, I didn't really go with like I like this team. It was more like player based, like individuality. And the first player I liked was Thierry Henry. That was like
2014 was on Red Bulls, no?
Oh, I'm not saying 2014. I'm saying like back then when I was little.
Okay.
It was like the first player I kind of looked up to, I guess, because I like their jerseys a lot, and it was like one picture.
The Arsenal kits.
Yeah, it was like it had 02, the brand.
Oh yeah,
that was so nice, and like the yellow ball with like the circles on it, the rings on it.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I just like him and Van Persie were like. I don't know if they played at the same time.
Yeah,
but that's when I was like, okay, they're on Arsenal, so I'm gonna support Arsenal. But then
what a mistake that was.
But then they started fucking sucking ass. I was like, why am I fucking supporting them? Then I kind of switched over to City. That was before they won the first year.
Bandwagon, aren't we?
No. It was because that was when they had like Tevez and Balotelli. and Jacko
Okay.
and like Clichy Company,
Did you
Joe Hart.
was that the year before Aguero scored,
Yeah,
or after?
that was the year before they won the
Oh,
league.
okay.
I think they won 2013. I guess 2012 is
That
the
was the first
disappointment.
time they won.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not the first title. It
For
was
like a long time, I guess.
when their reign started.
Alright.
That's when I started supporting City. Now there's a powerhouse of a team.
Yeah, they have a lot of money.
I hear that excuse a lot
They
from
definitely have a lot of
anti-City
money.
fans. Oil money and PSG too. Oil money.
Not wrong. Have you seen their teams?
Yeah, like I guess
They dropped how much on Holland?
I don't remember.
A
I
lot
don't
of
look at
money.
the numbers. I just look at the goals.
Oh, of course you do. Of course.
Yeah, so that was my start with City.
Did we cover City versus Brentford last week or no?
I think we mentioned it.
Did you watch the game or no?
No, I was working.
I don't think if I watched it.
Oh no, I wasn't working. That was last Saturday when we recorded the first podcast.
Yeah.
It was before. But I was like setting everything up and everything, so I couldn't watch it.
Did we? No, I mean, like, did we mention like what the score was?
Yeah.
And like how? Oh, okay, we did.
I think it was when you were looking up the other game.
Okay. So you stopped at like 17, 16 years old playing soccer.
Mm-hmm.
But how long have we known each
sophomore.
other for?
What?
How long have we known each other for?
I remember the first time, like we would walk past each other in school and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we started playing Xbox with each other.
Was it the first time?
Yeah. Was it FIFA 14 Ultimate Team with David?
I do remember
Fake
that.
Shop Merchant. Yeah, that was when I started, like, when my FIFA addiction started.
Yeah, pretty much.
FIFA 14.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. No, but I'm saying like we knew each other in like middle school. That was high school though. 14 was high school.
No, it was not.
It is.
Are you
That's
serious?
freshman year.
Oh my god.
2014 was high school freshman year. We knew each other like in middle school. Did we know each other like sixth grade though? Like 12 years old?
I mean, that was my first.
Or 11 years
That
old?
was my first year in Oak Park.
Do you remember like anybody that you talked to there or no? Like in that year?
I mean, yeah. It was like the random kids.
Yeah. That must have been tough though. Like transitioning from
Yeah, because that was new.
Garfield to like a middle school, because middle school, like I don't know if you guys have the same experience, but like in elementary school, the way that our town worked was that we had 3 different elementary schools, and then when it came time for middle school, they just threw all of us together, right? And so it was a bunch of strangers, and we had like random schedules, so we never always got to see our friends, and we are kind of forced to meet new people, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It was.
I remember in my elementary school in Garfield, we had like a day where we went to the middle school.
Oh yeah,
and like sat in a class and just like walk around and stuff. It was like a tour.
It was like a tour.
I was like, this is where you're gonna be the next year.
I don't know, like
oh,
toys.
great. It's literally a whole different system than elementary school. There's no lockers, no like schedule.
Oh yeah,
in elementary school.
Yeah.
There's no like recess.
Right.
Everything is so different.
Some fun times though. I look back and appreciate it. I definitely took it for granted, because like back then we had like no responsibilities, but now it's like
that hit me when it was like senior year of high school. I was like, I don't want to go to college.
That didn't hit me till freaking.
I don't want to be an adult.
Like 2 years ago, it hit me.
Really?
Yeah. I do like the free time though, like going to college and like getting to create your own schedule, getting to like choose what times you're off. It's kind of nice instead of forcing yourself to wake up at like 7, driving to school, not being awake until 1, at least for me. But yeah. So hold on, going back to when we met.
I don't know exactly when.
Did we even have like? I'm trying to think of middle school, because I definitely knew you in middle school. I don't know if I talked to you in middle school.
I think it was just like mutual friends.
All right, gotcha. Hold on. I remember I used to walk home. When I remember we used to walk home, right? Because we live like on the same side
Yeah.
of town.
In middle school?
At some point, I don't know. Maybe it was middle school.
Maybe. I didn't walk home a lot in middle school.
Oh, high school you walked home a lot?
Yeah, almost like every day.
All right, so yeah, it's probably high school. Actually, no, it definitely wasn't middle school because I remember, sometimes you would bring your sister
Yeah.
and we would like all walk home.
Mm.
So it's probably high school. But I remember one of those times. It was freezing. It had to have been like around this time as well, like November.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like snowing or anything, but it was just super super breezy, which made the whole atmosphere just like feel
Oh
below
yeah.
zero, which was not uncommon for Jersey, but
Mm-hmm.
definitely not pleasant. So I wore like the smallest sweater or the smallest hoodie, and I'm like walking home. I probably had shorts on, knowing me.
Yeah. You love to wear shorts in cold weather.
Yeah, and so uh, that was probably the biggest mistake of my life because walking home, we went to I think yeah we definitely went to Taste of Italia.
Really?
Yeah, because I remember eating a bag of I think what are those things called? Cheese doodles.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how you get like your fingers get after eating some cheese doodles, it gets
Yeah.
a little powdery, and I didn't have a napkin. So after that, we walked home. Right, our home is 20 blocks.
What?
I don't know. How many blocks do you think it is
From
from Taste to
your house?
Yeah, or your house? Your house.
Definitely less than 20. My house is even less. Probably like
10.
at least 10. Yeah.
Okay, so 10 blocks, we'll say, which is kind of a long time for kids. You know, we have shorter legs. It takes longer to get across town, and so
The blocks weren't long though. It's not like New
they don't
York
even know that
blocks.
it was the longest time in the world. And so I had my cheese doodle hands. I didn't want to put it inside my pocket because it'd get dirty, and then that's extra laundry. So I kept them out. I kept them freezing, and then it came to a point where I couldn't feel my fingers. And so I asked you. I was like, Alvin, let me chill your house for a second until I get sensation back in my hands. And then you're like, yeah, sure. And so I go to your bathroom. I run my hands under hot water, and I feel nothing. I feel absolutely nothing.
I got frostbite.
Maybe I probably didn't know what it was back then, but I definitely felt it. And so I remember, just to make time pass, and I was already at your house. You handed me an Xbox controller, and I couldn't move my fingers. I couldn't play. I felt like I just came out of like freaking an iceberg or whatever with Captain America.
Like fucking Han Solo in Star Wars.
Yo, that was I could like he couldn't see.
Yeah.
I couldn't feel my hands. That's exactly how it felt. But yeah, ever since then I've been wearing gloves.
Nice gloves.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I don't remember that at all.
You serious?
Yeah.
No, that was when I went to your house in Falmouth. And
I
like
don't remember
like
that.
100 stairs. I can't believe you don't remember me going back to your house.
No. I remember we would walk home together. Because we would like go up to the East 54th Street and then just split.
Yeah.
We would go all the way down Gilbert
I don't remember when we would split, but I know we would split because we have to.
at East 54th.
Okay.
Because you just go straight down that way and go like 1 block this way.
Right.
Yeah. I don't really remember too much. I blocked out all those memories.
Drama. Yeah.
Yeah, school was fun though.
Like a couple weeks ago, I saw your Snap story. You were
Couple weeks
working,
ago?
right? Oh, hold on. Yeah. Like you were working, right? You work at Amazon.
Yeah, I deliver for Amazon packages.
And I saw a dog in your van.
Oh
I don't,
yeah.
I don't mean to put you on blast, but what's going on
Yeah,
there?
I stole a dog.
Yeah?
No, I'm joking.
Is it on?
Yeah, I just went up a driveway that was like at least like half a mile long. And
Where? Where do those driveways exist?
what do you mean? You never seen
My
a driveway that
driveway
long?
is like not even freaking
I mean,
20
we live in the
feet.
suburbs.
Yeah.
That was not the suburbs.
All right. So where
It's
was
like
it?
farmland.
Farmland.
Farmville. The Facebook game. And yeah, I pull up to like by the garage. There's a dog that comes running like from behind the house. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. 'Cause I hate when there's dogs outside when delivered.
Uh-huh.
It's just annoying, and I want to get bit. So,
You knocked them out, right? And then you
oh
took them
yeah,
in your van.
yeah.
That's what happened.
I put him in a package. Yeah, no, I don't. Usually dogs don't run in my van. This one is just like
Hopped right in.
it's everyday routine, I guess. Just climb up the stairs and sniffing around all the packages.
So where was the owner?
Owner was in the house. I guess they didn't know what was happening. But like I guess 5 to 10 minutes later, it was like I guess the daughter came out and was calling the dog. And
Bro,
they didn't want to leave.
I thought you were stealing him.
I don't know. It's probably a normal occurrence at that fucking house.
You're saying that it's not uncommon to see like dogs outside when Amazon drivers deliver.
No, it's definitely not. Like,
It's crazy. I don't have a dog, but there's a dog that lives in my house. It's my sister's,
mm-hmm.
and he can't go outside for. He can't even look like a crack of the door between like the. It can't be open for him because he would freaking blast through it and run. Yeah. So there's this occurrence where I think we're bringing in like groceries or something, or like somebody was leaving at night, and like the door was like left a little unchecked, right? And we're all like talking about whatever, and he just fucking runs outside, right? He runs outside like running in the street in front of my house in circles. He thought it was like a game or something. I swear. And so he's not the smallest puppy either. He's freaking like at least 60 pounds, right? Running, he's like a horse, running around the street like in front of traffic, right?
And was cars driving by?
Well, there's one time that happened at night, and there's one time that happened in the morning. And the morning when there was cars driving around, right? So we're like, freaking get the hell over here. And he's like, like freaking having the best day of his life. And so it always ended up with like one of us picking him up, you know, using all of our might to lift this 60-pound ball of fur back to our house. But yeah, this guy's not meant to go outside. At least alone. So the fact
that surprised he doesn't run away.
He has the life where he is at this moment. He has food. He has a place to sleep.
I swear, like Spanish families that have dogs always spoil their dogs. They spoil their animals. I've always seen like I guess it's like a stereotypical thing. Like I think like Spanish dads with their dogs.
No, they can't stand dogs.
No?
Or he says like I remember before we got him, he's like, oh, I want a dog, right? I want a dog. He wanted a big dog. He wanted a husky. We got him a big dog, and he freaking can't stand him because he's always by him. He's always like doing his own thing. The problem with the dog that we have is he's nice and all, right? He's super friendly, right? He doesn't really bite anybody, but he's just super in the way, right? So let's say I'm like making food in the kitchen. He'd be like to my left. I'll like walk this way. He'll look at me. I'll be like, move over, and then he'll like get back in my way, right? Or he like stomps on you, right? So I'll be eating, and he goes like this, and he like. So the other day I had a freaking what's it called like when you like bruise your toenail and it turns like black.
A bruised toenail.
I guess. So I bruised my toenail. I dropped the freaking glass on like a glass of water on my toenail, and it's hurting really bad. And the way he walks around the house, he's like super careless, right? He thinks he's a small dog, so he like like freaking stomp everywhere, and I kept my foot like this because I knew that freaking it would he would stomp on it if he had the chance. But yeah, he jumps around a lot. He just thinks he's a small dog, which is definitely not the case.
God damn, this body dysmorphia.
I don't think that's what it is, but yeah, something like that.
You never heard that stereotype though?
That Spanish people spoil their dogs.
Yeah.
I've seen TikTok videos of like
Spanish
people being like, no, I don't want animals. I don't want animals. And
Mhm.
then like the next clip of one of them having animals, are like, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm referencing.
I feel like my sister's like that. She's super like,
Anti-dog when it's not there.
no. She loves dogs, and then she'll be like, with like a dog, but I don't know. I don't think maybe some Spanish people just aren't meant for pets. My mom doesn't want pets. I always
Yeah.
bring up like, let's get another cat, just just so my cat has a friend. Right? And she'd be like, no. It's like I'm done. And then I'll be like, come on, like you'll love her, right?
Mhm.
Like the cat that I have right now sleeps by her feet.
Really?
Yeah, it sleeps with her, and she loves it. But like if I be like, yo, let's get another cat, she's like, said you're paying. I was like, whatever. So
I mean, that could be expensive though, right?
another cat, yeah, for sure. It's not like as expensive as a dog though, and like
Mm-hmm.
not a lot of care needing to put into it as a dog. Because dogs are like little babies. Dogs
Yeah.
need to like be by their side. They like
Mm-hmm.
poop on the floor. You have to be there. They throw up. You got to be there. Cats are kind of just like they get up.
More
They
independent.
they do their own thing, right? They go hide a little bit. You'll see them like probably like once a day, once or twice a day. You don't really play with them, or at least I don't. Which maybe it's that or not, but they kind of just do their own thing, right? So like my cat will sleep like on the couch. She'll go like in one room, like on top of it, like some sort of thing we have, like really high. She'll she'll go downstairs where nobody is,
Mm-hmm.
and she'll sleep like in a crevice in a corner or something, right, just for her. And then when she
Mm-hmm.
wants to, she'll like pop out and be like, "What's up?" Right? Or like when it's time to feed her, she literally won't stop meowing at me, right? So
Really?
so like I'll be like serving myself a glass of water, and then she'll like the corner, she'll like give me one of those like mean stares, and be like meow 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 like that until like I literally give her food
Jesus
until I put
Christ.
it down. So maybe I spoiled her a
Damn.
little too much.
Kind of wanted a cat, but I don't know about now.
And then like cats are fire. You should get one
I wish,
for
but
sure.
we're not allowed to.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't know what hurt them, right?
That's what I told Jenna. But she said they would hear the cat meowing.
It should be
She
like
said it's loud.
it should be like it's me.
They were watching a cat video 24/7.
A lot of it. Yeah.
We were looping cat video on the TV right now.
You guys wouldn't want a dog?
Yeah, we want one, but I think when we like have our own house and stuff.
Oh, you want ours?
What?
You don't want our
I'm okay.
dog?
I don't want to run to the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Jenna walks a dog now, and
Oh,
like she
okay.
gets paid for it.
Okay.
And she brought him here yesterday, and he was like running around. Well, not running, but like just like scoping out the area. It's like a new area.
Looking for areas
Yeah.
to assert his dominance and mark his territory.
No, thankfully not. But yeah, Bianchi like closed his door and he kept standing by like sniffing. Cause I think he had food in there. He kept
Mm.
smelling the food. He wanted to go there so bad.
Or just let him in.
Just eat all his food.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. It's like a big husky. It's so cute.
Oh, it was a husky.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was like a small dog.
Oh no, it's a husky.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's so cute.
Oh,
But
so now it means a little more when you say he was running around. He was literally running, like stomping everywhere. Now I'm surprised
no,
your landlord wasn't like,
yeah.
"What's good?"
But they also have a dog downstairs.
So what the hell?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
What kind of hypocriticism is this?
But every time, like, it's a little Yorkie, so it barks at everything.
Oh, those things are so annoying.
Yeah.
Small dogs that have like big
Yeah.
people energy are
But
kind
then
of
your
like,
dog has small energy,
I know,
but thinks it's small.
yeah.
Yeah, but you would hear like when you would walk around, there's like nails on the floor.
Oh, you cut those. Wait, which one? The husky or the Yorkie?
Husky.
Oh, no, those are thick AF. You got to get like somebody to do those for you.
Yeah. That he was just so hyper. He didn't want to stay still.
Imagine
But-
taking him on a trip. That's another thing too. If you have pets, you can't really
Yeah.
go on vacation
Yeah.
unless you have like
Well, if you
somebody
have a
to watch
cat,
over them.
it's more.
My cat
easy.
needs somebody to feed them. That's the main
Yeah.
issue, right? So like you don't really need like to walk a cat, right? You don't need to play with the cat. They won't get lonely because they're
Hmm.
solitary animals. But I don't know if that's the
You
right
need
term,
a
but
automatic food dispenser and timer.
that's probably it. And it's like change the litter if I'm
Uh,
going for like a long period of time.
mhm.
But other than that, they're not really high
So
maintenance.
when you go on vacation, what do you do?
I mean, last time I've been on vacation, it wasn't like my whole family, so like
Uh,
somebody from my house would like watch over them.
mhm.
But yeah, so far we haven't really run into a situation where we're going away as like a group and
Mhm.
nobody's home.
Have you thought about it?
Yeah, so I went to a wedding. I want to say, was it a wedding? I don't remember. I went away
Mhm.
to I think Maine. It was like back
So
in
random.
yeah, no, it was for something. I forgot the event. No, it was definitely a wedding. It was my cousin's wedding, and I went to
Mhm.
Maine, and it was supposed to be like a whole family because we all got invited. But last minute, my dad didn't want to go, or he just said not to go because he wasn't feeling too well.
Mhm.
So he stayed behind. He was watching over them. But like at that point, if if my dad decided to go, I asked. I think I called Devin to see
Oh, really?
if he was able to like come in and just like feed him like once a day because we're only gone for like 2 days.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't like anything serious. But yeah, he was
Okay.
down, but we didn't. Probably should be cracking our fingers because the mic picked it up. Uh, but yeah, he was nice enough to say that he would come by if I needed to.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah. What about you?
I guess it wouldn't be that hard to figure it out.
Yeah, if you have like friends that are here,
Mhm.
then yeah. But let's say you move to like somewhere else and you don't really know that many people,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to like pay somebody random.
Yeah.
Like
That's gonna suck.
I remember when I had my other dog, right, J Max.
Mhm.
Like when I was a lot younger, we went to like a bunch of different places actually as like a group. We went to Spain. We
You
went.
brought him?
No, we didn't bring
Oh.
him. No. We went to Europe. We went to no, not Europe. We went a couple different times, right? So we went like one time in 2017 to Spain, England, and Italy, right? Like
God damn.
yeah, all at once. It was a long week. I missed my Xbox. I was like 16 in my
You didn't
prime.
like being in Europe?
It was fun, but like I didn't appreciate it like I would appreciate it now,
Oh, okay.
right? So that's actually where I got all these jerseys.
Really?
I got all these jerseys from like street vendors who would like put all of them out like on the
Mhm.
floor, and then like at the side of like the popo, they freaking zip it up and then book it another like 3 blocks that way.
Oh my god.
So I got these off
They look good too.
for like €10.
I don't know.
It's like
Convert it for me, please.
$11, 12 like that. But like it's obviously a lot of negotiating, and I was freaking
Yeah.
17 at the time. I'm not negotiating. I always brought somebody with me
Mm-hmm.
to bring down the prices. But yeah, I
Could
bought
you
like
communicate?
yeah, they're Spanish. I could understand. I wouldn't like adopt their accent. I wouldn't like freaking be
Okay.
like
I thought it might have been a little
Barcelona.
different.
Yeah.
I'm
Nah,
gonna get that Barcelona jersey.
look at that Messi jersey. I'm not saying that.
You know how that originated though? Like their lisp,
No.
kind of. It's because of one of their kings had a lisp,
Oh, I think I heard
so
that.
they kind of like adopted it from him. The people.
What copycats? Why not be your own person? Everyone have a freaking lisp. Yeah, it was fun. Spain was really nice. I think I missed London the most.
Really?
Yeah, it's such a vibe.
Why'd you get a city version jersey for me?
I didn't know you at the time.
You were 17. What are you talking about?
Um. Anyways, England was super nice.
Yeah.
You know, it was actually my
Were you
best.
only in London?
I think I was only in London.
Oh,
We
okay.
went to go see Big Ben.
Oh,
That was
that
quite a
was such
line.
a crazy sight, right?
It wasn't working at the time. It was under construction, so we literally
Yeah.
just saw it from a distance. But I think my best memory from London was we were lost. My family was lost.
Mm.
My phone wasn't working. My sister was probably using her phone for like some sort of social media or something because she's always on that phone. So we asked a civilian, a
Mm.
pedestrian for directions. And
Did you translate?
it's English. What do you mean translate?
You have an accent.
So we're like, how do we get from here, or how do we get to here from here? And he's like, this is gonna be my worst British accent. But
You gotta do it.
It's gonna be like, oh, no problem. You just go up this street, and then you make a right there, and then it should be on your left, right? And we're like, thanks, thank you so much. And he's like, what do you say? Cheers, mate, like that. And I was like, I don't know. It was like it's like
Oh,
the same.
really?
It's like the same feeling of like, let's say you have like an older black woman say call you honey or sugar.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like that. And so I felt like special. It was cheese, mate. I was like, yes. I was like, you too.
You said you too?
No, I don't know. Maybe, yeah. But that was my experience with English people.
Oh my god. I love their accent. I love Australian accents. too.
Australians are probably my favorite accent. What's up?
Oh, man, I'm recovering from that.
Huh?
That story.
Oh, recovering?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said you too to cheers, mate.
Bro, there. Something else. And now I want to move there. I want to have that experience every time. I want to get lost everywhere in England just so I could hear that.
You think you would move there? Like
I've thought about it. It's not like completely different, like the culture. Yeah, they drive on the left side, but I can get used to that.
Yeah. To drive with your left foot. Too.
There's no way.
I mean, it has to, right?
Are you serious?
Makes sense.
I don't know about that then. Maybe America's for me.
You're driving like this?
There's no way. I would freaking crash.
Yeah. I can't fathom that either.
I don't
It
know.
has like such a heavy foot.
On your left?
Yeah.
So,
I'm so uncoordinated in my left. With too sorry foot.
so are we gonna mention this again? Or gonna be like technical issues. Second one in a row. What even happened? Your phone just turned off, right?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Shout out to Apple.
We
Apple phone right here.
we checked the timer. It was like an hour 17 minutes, and then which is like it didn't even feel that long. It felt like maybe a half hour. And then I was like, let me check the camera, and then my phone was just off. It was just a black screen.
Nice.
And then I turned it back on, and then there's only 50 minutes recorded.
Took a nap. Get tired of listening to this.
And so we got another technical difficulty, which we should probably invest in a camera soon.
Yeah, we'll promise it will never happen again.
iPhones are not that reliable, I guess.
When it comes to video.
And the camera's good. You just need, I don't know, something's wrong with it. Not good for podcasts. So we left off on your England story.
Did I finish it?
Yeah, you did.
I bet I finished it. All right. So
we could just go into
injury
soccer.
list.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
There's
So
some injury updates. You want to, I cut you off.
No, it's fine.
You don't want to read them?
No, I'll read them. But it's
Okay.
so
I'll give you a chance.
the practice before France left for Qatar to play in the World Cup. Nkunku picked up an injury, and he is ruled out of the World Cup. He is not going to be playing in it. But we were saying how it sucks for Nkunku. That's what you said. It sucks, or no?
I said it sucks for him.
Yeah, it sucks for him. But France is. I don't think they're going to be feeling that loss in the attack because they have Benzema, Griezmann, Giroud, Mbappe, Coman. They have. I forgot to mention Usman too. They have a list of people they could just put on the field if they need a goal, right? But it does suck because that would have been Nkunku's first big showing for France. So, and plus he's been doing really good these last couple of seasons.
I think he played in Euro, the last one.
Oh, did he? They didn't make it that far though.
I don't remember what they placed.
It was not top 3. But other than that, we've heard that Son is going to be pulling through his injury, and he will. Yeah, right. He's going to be. Oh, never mind. He's going to be playing for South Korea, right? He picked up an eye injury. I'm not too sure what it was, but I've seen some jokes made on it, and so there's like a cartoon, right? And like he's like getting ready for the World Cup. He's like picking a suitcase, right, putting his cleats, jersey, whatever, and then you see him with an eye patch, which is kind of funny.
I don't think he has an eye injury. I think they were just trying to display that he had an injury.
Wow.
Or it probably could have been better displayed than an eye patch. Maybe like a cast or something. His foot.
I think it was an eye injury though.
Was it?
I think so.
I don't know. That seems weird though. Eye injury?
I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of tough. This is like kind of tough getting back into the groove of things.
Yeah, this is how it was last time too.
Oh my god.
But there's also it's official now that Mane is 100% out of the World Cup. It will not be Senegal.
Which gives Ecuador that big of a chance to make it through next to the Netherlands, right? Because there's
I still
What?
think they're not gonna make it.
All right, we got some haters here.
A hideout in Ecuador.
We're gonna hear a word next podcast when we see Ecuador 5-0 against Qatar. So, which leads us to our next topic for discussion: predictions for the Qatar-Ecuador game. What do you think?
Qatar, Ecuador. The game is tomorrow.
Wait, you think? Oh, never mind. Fine. Yeah, it's tomorrow. It is tomorrow, 11 a.m.
11 a.m. I'm not gonna be able to watch it, sadly. But I'm feeling a draw.
Oh my god! No
I think
way.
it's gonna be a boring first game.
What?
Yeah. I think it's either gonna be 1-1 or 2-2.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be a draw.
I think it's 5-0 Ecuador. Take the dub easy.
A little biased.
There's no way. There's no way they're not gonna destroy Qatar. Even though I have heard speculation that Qatar have paid off Ecuador.
Oh.
Yeah, they had money. You were talking about that earlier, but I don't think the camera picked it up. They built their stadiums from scratch for the World Cup.
Mm-hmm. And they stole their workers' passports, so they couldn't leave. They're forced to work. Yeah. And then after they're done with the stadiums, they paid them to be fake fans of random countries. So it was a little controversial.
Silly Qatar.
Hopefully they get a whooping.
Whooping? Yeah, they will. You're gonna see 5-0 tomorrow, all by Valencia, which is definitely on the team still.
Which one?
There's like 4. They're gonna all score. But yeah, I think that wraps up this podcast, right? Unless you want to cover anything else.
Oh, we can show this poster. It's a little big.
Okay, so Alan brought up the great idea. He's like, "Yo, let's get a poster, right? We'll put it on the back, and it'll basically just show like the group stages, like how it's progressing, right around the 16. What are you doing? My mic, the mic is definitely gonna blow up.
This is a poster we're gonna use.
Yeah. So basically, hold on. Can you hear me? I'm on the ground.
So I've had one for like a World Cup, maybe like 2014.
I've never had one.
Really? Where I filled it out. So it probably wouldn't fit the frame, so we can just explain. But
you got the idea.
You
saw it freaking hit me. So
we're gonna be following the World Cup. We're filling it out along the way, and we'll be predicting games.
Yeah, predicting games. Usually I'm always right. So we'll see Ecuador face
place them best too.
We already placed a bet earlier, didn't we?
No, like not with each other.
Then against who?
Against
My
the
friend
books.
Jimmy over here. The books?
He goes to books. Yeah, I'm like a FanDuel or whatever, it's DraftKings. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not about that betting life.
No?
I like holding on to my money.
But it's fun when you win, you know?
Yeah, it's also not that fun when you lose.
Yes.
Alright, well, you saw the poster. So,
Yeah.
you were saying it's a little big. You said, was it me that brought up the great idea of the poster, or was it you? I think it was you.
That was me, yeah.
Right, so he said, let's get a poster, right? We'll put it in the background, right? It'll tie the room together. I'm like, perfect, it's fine. I go to Amazon, I look it up. I see poster board. It goes by inches. Don't ask me why.
No, it goes by centimeters.
All right, it goes by centimeters. It goes by a unit of measurement that I'm not familiar with, right? And so.
You're not familiar with inches?
So it's like 90 centimeters, like 77 by 77 centimeters or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, is this good, right? I trust you, right? You deal with a bunch of measurements because you work for Amazon, so you
What?
have to.
I don't deal with measurements. I just look at a package and throw it at the door.
All right. Anyways, so I trusted him, and he goes, "Yeah, that looks pretty good." It's 3 by 4 feet. It's literally like the size of my dog.
You know, it's a big ass dog. What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, he's not a small guy.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I underestimated the measurements.
the size is it even? Yeah, it's in half, and look how big it is.
I think this size for the whole thing would have been good.
No, it's bigger than my dog. It's twice the size of my dog then. But yeah. So that's why it's not here right now, because frankly it wouldn't fit.
Yeah, it would have
in the
been
frame.
nice hanging up here.
It's definitely not gonna fit even
No.
if we tried. It would be
It's
like,
It's the whole wall.
yeah. Well, from time to time again, we'll probably bring it out just to show it,
Yeah.
see how we're moving along.
Like towards the end of the show, we'll like do like the World Cup update
Yeah.
or whatever.
You know, maybe next time we'll have like a poster board or something to hold on to instead of just whipping over my head.
Lay it across.
But yeah, that's all for this episode.
Follow us. We had this beautiful thing our producer made, and this logo too.
Oh yeah, I love this logo. Actually,
It's pretty fire. Our producer made it. Follow us on our socials.
it's actually what I wanted my floor to look like. Marble
Your
tiles.
floor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in my basement when I used to live down there. That's kind of what I wanted. With this style. But I wasn't sure if I wanted it in white or black. Anyways, thanks for listening. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for our next episode. It's been Joseph, and it's been
And it's been Alvin.
peace.
Peace.